Hello everybody, and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2 Tournament Winners Bracket Round 1. We have Idunno versus Kariossa. Commentating for us, we have Fox and Revan, and tracking the cemetery and Hamura. Say hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello everybody, I'm back again so soon. Apparently I've been known to be quite cursed when I'm commentating scenes. So I hope that this is another cursed one then. I don't know.
You feel like you're cursed. I feel
you have it more than I do. Yeah, with the mirror shield. The mirror shield. Like you were on a streak.
And we're not gonna have that again. Hopefully, but we're gonna have something else probably.
Oh yeah.
We're starting a little bit. I would like to just mention, I don't know, is the number 2 seed. He's got the top execution out of like most of them. He and Jess are the best at the best when it comes to execution. And Kariyossa's a top runner of OOT Randomizer. I've yet to see him play MMR, so I'm.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, but I saw a little bit of how he played like 2 quals. It was interesting. All right. North Clocktown start, maybe. No. Okay.
Apparently got nothing on the South Clocktown.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's some nice money there for Tingle. That's... Oh, interesting. Rushing Knight 1.
And there's a powder keg on Tingle.
Oh my gosh.
That's not
bad.
the best thing.
Like,
I mean, if Goron's on Guru, it's not gonna be a problem. But...
Right. Oh, it's a hook shot. Alright. Wow. Okay, so he'll be able to get that in Road to Southern Swamp at least. This
is epic Yoshi style strats. Epic Yoshi hasn't been in comms for a little bit. Someone ping Epic Yoshi.
Yeah, right.
Because this is something you'd want to see.
Okay, so this makes sense from Kariossa. South Termina after doing that. Stump chest. Oh yeah. Early stump chest. This is like super early. Oh, nothing. Okay.
We always start with a sword and MM. In standard, you start with a sword and a shield and MM.
Yeah. You're able to shuffle them if you want. But standard went with starting with because you just have more things you can do than from the start, and it is how MM usually is anyway.
And if you don't start with a sword, you do have to look for one.
Yeah, right. Gossip Stone's Deku mask. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well,
that's foolish. A lot of information. That is a lot of information. Gossip Stones being Deku.
Yeah. So we're looking for a Zora mask or a Goron mask then. Probably Zora mask with New Wave.
So we have a new wave start with the bomb bag and new wave and Zora. That puts Deku into logic.
Bottle on Ocean Spider House.
No one's getting that.
No one's gonna do that. So that's an orphan bottle. Already the seed is cursed, and we just started. Oh my gosh. Alright.
At least it's hinted.
You're no longer tracking when I'm commenting. Now, the one thing to note about Kariossa rushing night 1 is that he is going to miss the in-reservation this cycle. So he does take a gamble with that by doing what he did.
It is a pretty big gamble.
Yeah, it's a pretty big gamble, mainly because it's very difficult to route that in a timely fashion on your next cycle. Like, where it fits, where you're not just, like, specifically just rushing it, because it's just one check. Let's see if it matters. No. But he will probably still have to route for it, because depending on what happens the rest of this cycle. Because it'll be eating away at him otherwise.
MMR, you can more often than not, if you just end up skipping a Sphere Zero location, it will burn you really hard. It's not something you really want to do.
No. And, like, even though your gut might be telling you, you know, it's right, you know, and, like, you should continue to skip it, it's still gonna eat away at you mentally. So... Can Ocean Spider House have first bottle, though? That's a good question.
Well, there's a lens in the East Cloud Town chest. For that to come into play here, it is very unlikely.
Mm-hmm. I think the only way it could have is if they had an Epona start.
Yeah, it would have to be an Epona start. You'd have to find magic, fire arrows, and a bow to put it in logic.
And you would need explosives. Or did you say that?
I didn't. Yeah, you do need explosives. I always assumed explosives, but like they have bombs and hookshot already.
Right. Yeah. Right. It totally could if it was an Epona start. Or I mean, with where that Deku mask is right now, I really don't think that's gonna be the first logical bottle. I really doubt it.
Yeah, we have a new wave start, so Zora guaranteed opens up Deku mask right here. So I really do not think that it's the best thing that can happen.
We're basically saying, Cations, that even if you get Epona early, you're more than likely going to get a bottle before you get Epona.
Yeah, like if Deku's open, there's most likely either a bottle somewhere or not. It depends on whether or not you find Goron. That's really
for this seed, it's unlikely. It could happen in any other seed for sure. Yeah, it's just your bottles would have to be then, either locked out to you from items that you just don't have until later, or locked behind Epona.
Looks like, I don't know, counted an extra turn on an extra triangle. Just like, oops.
It happens.
Alright, well, got second time. That Ocean Deed is very out of logic, so
Yeah,
it's
very
probably
out of-
gonna just be toilet paper for both of our
Yep.
winners.
Magic on bombers. Okay. Well, that's technically one prerequisite for the first logical bottle. Ocean Spider House. That would be, again, it would be really wild if it happened for this scene. I don't think it will.
I guess the other catch is you would need Goron leading to Epona song.
Yes, you would absolutely need that. I am cursed. It's very true. As well as my co-commentator here. We're both very cursed whenever we commentate seeds.
I've been on comps for a lot of really bad seeds, so.
Stone Tower Temple Way of the Hero. Ooh.
Oh, wow, that's honestly like a really interesting hint to get.
It is. I really like when I see those. Ooh.
Our restreamer Ricky of Kokiri wrote this.
Okay, see,
And
there you
there's
go.
a bottle.
There you go.
Like, not too surprising. It's way more likely that you get a bottle than everything else for the Ocean Spider House.
Yep.
Alright, so let's be clear. That points to either a song item or a fire arrow in Stone Tower.
Yeah.
Or potential
yeah, I mean,
French vanilla lights.
Yeah, right. That's what I was gonna say, was light arrows. Because you need a lot of items to get up there. You need the 3 transformation. Well, you need to be able to have Goron and Zora at least to do the Stone Tower climb. And then Deku Mask. There's some logic up there required that requires Deku Mask for some of the stuff up there. You need Hookshot. You need Ice Arrows. You need Epona, and you need the Garo and or Gibdo Mask, and you need Elegy. So it's a lot of items. So very few things can actually be in Stone Tower Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the raid, ZeldaSpeedRuns! Welcome, everybody. This is, you're just tuning into just the very beginning of the, bracket match in Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2, Idunno versus Kariossa. The second seed versus, what seed number is Kariossa?
It says on there, but I don't know which one it is. 31st.
31st. Okay. Okay. And so we've just begun, our first, I think that was our first wave hero, is Stone Tower Temple. So,
which is a really, really interesting way of the hero to ever get.
Mm-hmm. Dampe Digging's dead. Boat archery, okay. That's bow locked.
It's a bow locked bow, yes.
Path of Snowhead is foolish. Alright, so 2 of our foolishes are Beneath the Well and Path of Snowhead. So we need 1 more foolish.
And we
only
know
have
both of
one
our
way of the
sometimes
hero.
hints.
Okay. That's why I said only some of the things in Stone Tower Temple require or expect Deku Mask. Not all of it. So there is a chance, I think, it could land up there. I think it has to be Stone Tower, though, right? Not the temple.
Deku can be an uninverted, but not inverted.
Okay, that's what it is.
Just not light arrow chest or the inverted chest. You can't go in there. That's good. That would be really bad.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think about, like, what our worst possible locations are for Goron and or Zora Mask right now. I
It's
guess...
not Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah, not... not there.
Getting a lot of deeds. We're gonna see a Cucko strat for Toilet Hand right here.
Oh yeah, the Cucko strat. I don't know why I never thought to ever do this.
Yes, we've seen Way of the Hero. Our first Way of the Hero is Stone Tower Temple. Second Way of the Hero is... We don't have any other Way of the Heroes.
We only
It's
have
just
one
that
Way of the Hero.
We have Path to Snowhead Foolish and Beneath the Well Foolish.
Yeah.
Using the Out of Logic Ocean Deed, that's the best choice.
Nothing. I mean, that's... yeah. It's to be expected. Picked up the grass there. Trying to do a jump slash. Alright, sword upgrade. On P-Hat Grotto, that's nice. Zora on Coast Ledge would be pretty bad, yeah, but then at that point you're probably really actually hoping for Goron Mask.
At that point
then.
you need Goron, guaranteed. You need
Yep.
Goron and a bow.
Yep.
It's a silver rupee up there.
Yeah,
on the
that's
tree.
what it was. That was an interesting way to peek that as well.
You really... So we're scraping the barrel for checks. Like, we're not gonna have that many checks remaining.
No, this bow is possibly on employees' chests at this point, right? Or just day 3, like, ranch with the bottle we have? Oh, but we don't have beans, though. So... Oh, but we have the hook shot, so never mind. Yeah, that would work out.
Yeah, I just feel Zora and Grape A is very unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Considering we have New Wave.
Yeah, right. Oh, that was...
That was
Arrow.
Light Arrow. Okay.
It looked like a silver rupee. I guess because of the end of
Just
the
a
arrow
weird
there.
angle. Yeah.
See, that's why I say, like, I can't peek it. That swamp tree. It's so dumb. All Knights Max.
You definitely go and grab that.
Yep, I think he's going to get money. But whoa, I missed the first half of that hint. I saw Cremio was dead, but yeah, it's gotta be Zora for Deku.
It's way more likely it's Zora for Deku. Like if we somehow get
Goron and like Lullaby is on eggs, that would be the absolute worst. But then I guess you'd have Zora anyway.
Lullaby on eggs.
You'd have Zora, so you wouldn't have to do that then.
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be Lullaby on Epona, yeah. Oh, was Ranch the... No, I don't think
it was Ranch Sisters dead.
Okay. I thought someone was saying there was a Ranch Foolish we just saw or something.
Ranch Foolish would be a very interesting hint to find.
Yeah, it would. You definitely could get Lullaby in Graveyard or Egos. It would depend on, of course, item placement. It's usually like when it comes to Deku Mask, I typically expect a late one if it's an Epona start seed. So it would be very interesting to see a late Deku Mask in a non-Epona start seed. There has to be some really, like, unlucky item placements for that to work out. Game does not want to give us any more Way of the Hero information until you go to the ranch. Jeez. I feel like the last scene we commentated was exactly like this with the hints. Oh, there's Goron. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay.
And we know Keg is on the North Clocktown Tingle. So
yeah, there was no way of doing ranch. So that does change a lot of things.
It definitely does.
Kariossa hasn't been to North Clocktown.
No, so he doesn't know yet. It was on the purchase where you have to buy it from North Clocktown Tingle.
Yeah, this is a day one ranch seed, but like you just do it once you get Goron in the swamp.
Yeah.
Like you don't go ranch in first cycle.
No. And I mean you even can't do day one because it was Goron Mask was in the grotto.
It was in the grotto, yes. There's no way.
Nope.
I think Kariossa got lost in that spot right there.
The only thing is with that, Cations, is that if you decide to not check the All Knights Mask purchase, but I guess, yeah, you really don't want to wait on it.
Really, just the big thing you want to do is just do Honey and Darling, then do All Night Mask, and then and then the day 3 chest and the staff room. You don't want to do any.
No.
Those you want to do, don't really want to touch them much else.
Yeah, and then you just decide whether you want to skip curiosity or not.
Yeah, skipping curiosity is honestly something I do in this situation.
Yeah, it would be. We have not had a. I don't think we've had a curiosity shop seed in a while.
That's entirely because we have progressive upgrades.
Right. Yeah, absolutely, Jess. Okay. Alright, Kariossa, I hope you check Tingle here. Okay, he is. He wouldn't miss that. Yeah, it's... Man, it would be... I'm just trying to think about, like, song placement right now. I'm just like, man, it would be nuts right now if Epona was actually on the blue warp. Considering the 50-50 right now. With Goron and, Goron Lullaby and Epona being available to check. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. Although...
Not doing Honey and Darling.
Did not do Honey and Darling. Oh boy. Well... Minigame skippers! Oh, treasure chest game, though. Land title deed on Long Story. Is that... Wait. Is that all our deeds?
We've seen every single one of them.
Oh my gosh! Alright. Crazy idea. Gonna throw it out there. We're gonna find a Moon's Tier, and we will finally get the Scrub Shuffle thing that Fox and everyone wants to see. Just for something. I don't know.
Now just throw in a Moon's Tier and have Scrub relocation for your Great Big Coast Wedge, logically. I haven't really been memeing about that recently, anyway, so...
Yeah, I know. I only just mentioned it because we have 4 deeds. Alright, well, at least idunno is doing Honey and Darling, so we'll see if it matters.
Again, if this locks the bow,
yeah,
Darius is going to be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, he is.
We already know that there's a Boat bow.
Okay,
All right,
it's not
safe.
it. Kariossa is safe. Oh.
Pretty sure I don't know it's gonna reset his cycle real fast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotcha. He's checking boat crews. Oh, and turning in the title. They might have already checked title. That makes sense. Another bomb bag. Oh, night of final day. Okay.
Uninverting.
Yeah. I think probably because he wants to be able to check the dog race shed.
You have the keg though. I'm guessing...
Yeah, that's true. Weird.
Is there enough time for stuff to pass here? I know neither of them have done Bank 1 yet.
Yeah.
There's no book up there. Didn't realize that until now.
This is so weird. Like, I almost wonder if it's Vanilla Epona for your first bow in, like, either the Graveyard Bomb Grotto or Coast. But probably... Oh, okay, it's not. Employees only room. Alright, so... Yeah, I think... Unless Zora... No, not Zora. Unless Bo is just in the ranch on that chest, then that means it is Vanilla Epona.
We'll have
Unless,
a few
well, unless
checks.
there's Bank 1, I guess.
Nobody's done Bank 1.
Oh. I'm done.
Oh, no. Kariossa.
Ignore
Never
me.
mind. So... There's this chest.
Oh, we never saw the hideout chest?
No, we have not.
Okay, I missed that. Alright. Yeah, we're looking for at least one more Wath in the ranch, which we're gonna find out soon from Kariossa. Otherwise, I mean, that would be crazy if we don't get any Wops in here, dude. Oh my gosh. I swear. Please. South Clock sounds foolish. Great! Great hint.
These bad locations for foolish.
I know! How many bracket matches have we had where there's just been so many bad locations for foolish hints? I swear it's been happening a lot.
What do we have?
It's a vanilla Eponus! Oh my god!
So...
Oh. Oh. So... Yeah, it seems so, Jess. PF Interior is Way of the Hero. That's our second one. So either Bo is on this chest, or it's in either Coast or Graveyard.
There's the other gossip.
He's reading it again! Kariossa!
There's a second bottle.
Second bottle, alright. So it's... The bow is literally...
It's a bone a lot.
Yep.
In addition, Paladin at least is not hinted Woth.
Yeah.
Because can't be at this point.
Yeah, Jess, I was gonna say that. Cliff is almost in logic. Carrie also doesn't know about the two invisible blue rupees at the top of the entrance. And he could have also just gotten the blues from the pots in the race track area. Oh well. Yeah, it's just Bean logic for it. I mean, they can do it without Bean, but logically it requires Bean. I don't think we've seen a Swamp Spider House hint yet.
Nope, because it's a bone a lot.
Yep.
So I wouldn't expect it.
Right.
Yes, that hint really did say South Clock Town was foolish.
Yep. About the only thing that is good for at this point is the postman's hat.
You want to know something funny? If we find a moon steer, we can put the legend to logic. Anyway.
His Giant's Mask on Epona on the Gorman Bros race. Okay, it would be so funny if there's just a bean in one of the grottos between the two locations we have access to. That would be so funny. There just happens to be a bean in the bomb grotto in the graveyard or something. Or bean on labfish, right? Or bean in the open grotto in Coast.
I'm not sure, like, I guess it's okay with doing this for Kariossa.
Yeah.
It's just you have. It's pretty much everything's gonna be in Coast, unless if the game just decides to be a troll again.
Coast or the
Graveyard Grotto.
Yeah, the Graveyard Grotto, which I'm pulling for a bean being there, just so that way the ledge is enlarging. Oh my gosh.
So let's just have it be like Bones tier, not just a bean.
Right.
Oh, Kariossa didn't even do Observatory.
Oh, okay. I thought he might have done it when I wasn't looking. So idunno is just gonna go straight to Coast then.
Mm-hmm.
It's so unusual to not have a bow, like, really early to me. And have it be Epona locked. Like, in a not Epona start seed.
Not grabbing the fish. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, he just realized. he just forgot. I've had that happen before.
I thought he was gonna consider going to Cape first, and instead fixing that mistake by just doing the Cape checks.
Yeah, right. Oh, Kariossa's gonna check the the Biobaba Grotto here. Which, by the way, getting this item would be out of logic. Oh, it's a Cafe's mask! Peeking that is always fun. But yeah, there's a way you can hit that hive with your hookshot to make the item land on the lily pad there. And then you can pick it up without Zora.
Nice. So I got a question for you. Depending on where Zora is, would you go to PFI immediately, or would you grab Deku first?
That's a good question. Because, yeah, at this point... I mean, it's difficult because... If we had a third way of the hero, of something... I guess my gut would just say... Get the Deku mask first.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to Sonata and worry about the interior way of the hero for when you at least have, I guess, 3 bottles? Or, yeah, I guess at least 3. I don't know. Because then at least that way you could, if you're gonna do eggs, if you have to do eggs, then when you enter interior, you could then have it routed so the first egg is what you grab on your next visit instead of having to do the two on the next visit.
Yeah, the big thing with like this decision really comes down to whether or not it's in the hookshot chest.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I didn't even consider that.
There's
Zora. Okay, so alright, so I think you definitely go get that Deku Mask for hookshot chest. Because you currently don't have
find a bow.
Right, unless you find a bow from one of these.
I would not skip that.
You would not skip that! Oh my gosh! Letter to Cafe on Swamp Spider House. Oh my goodness.
And we have Letter to Cafe on Swamp Spider House.
And we have Cafe's mask in the Baba Grotto. So we have 2 cafe items. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that.
I like how I said earlier we don't have a Swamp Spider House hint. And now we do, and it potentially matters. I don't know, had a little bit of a fall there.
He fell down.
Yeah.
Getting this chest.
I don't think you check. Well, yeah, I guess you do. I guess you do check beavers in this scenario because you don't really know where the bow could be here. A bow could very easily be on beavers. And then it's like once you do this, you just immediately go get that Deku Mask. Yeah, beavers is fine. I was thinking from the mentality of when you have a bow and you're not missing so many items.
Throwing shade at one of the other runners. Yes, I see. Yes, this video.
Oh! Missed the ring there a little bit. But good recovery. Ooh. Bonk Palooza. Oh, Kariossa is going to be skipping beavers. It gets rewarded with our last bomb bag. Alright, so Kariossa was saved yet again. But that might eat away at him later if he is missing something else. Yeah, Kyrios is doing... It makes sense to get the Deku Mask now. I'm half a second ahead. That's funny.
Can you just refresh the page?
Yep, I'll do that. Alright. We'll see if that matches up or not. And just refreshed. Otherwise, you're just going to deal with half a second future Revan. Oh yeah, I have the spoiler along. I have it right in front of me. In fact, this Evan check is gonna be a red rupee.
Well, the problem with saying it's a red rupee. Alright, well, there's a wallet.
No, it's a wallet.
I guess the problem with predicting it's a red rupee is the fact that red rupees are the most common thing you
I know,
find.
that's the point. That's the joke. Anyway, that puts Bank 2 into logic, and that's pretty much it right now.
Bank 2 have the bow. Keep in mind, there's a bow lock bow.
Yeah, there's a bow-locked bow, chat. Oh, Kariossa getting owned by the Chew.
Well, you don't have lullaby. So... I don't know. Oh, not referring to a runner.
I don't know.
It's just, let me just say, the letter to cafe is very scary.
Yeah.
That is a very scary thing
And
to be on.
the fact I mean, they have time still. They have until like 11 on the second day to turn that in. But if they don't have their Swamp Spider House routing down, I'm sure idunno does, but.
I mean, depends on whether or not they'd want to go for it. Yeah,
right, if they want to go for it. Exactly. Noon? I heard like a while ago that it was like at least
11:20.
So I just go by 11. No questions asked. Yeah, oh, see, like you're getting like 7 different answers in the chat. Just 11, okay? Just get it in there by 11. Everybody understands.
Kariossa playing Song of Time again. Interesting.
I wonder I wonder if maybe he doesn't know how long he has for that letter to Cathay and he's gonna go for it. Yes. That
Going for Swamp.
is potentially part of it. Or maybe he wanted more time. I don't know. Just...
So, to be like more clear about how this seed's going, Deku opens both eggs in Deku Palace into
Yeah.
logic. So also opens up that Way of the Hero in
Man, the
PFI.
craziest
We can full clear it.
thing that could happen is you don't get a bow at all in Pirate's Fortress, right? Like, that Way of the Hero interior is for some other item. Instead, because we have Deku and you're able to get the eggs in interior, that bow, I mean, the eggs give you Sonata. And then Sonata gives you vanilla bow in Woodfall Temple.
It's S2. They're gonna have to die GBT again.
Oh, right. Yeah, they do have a GBT dip as a possibility, too. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about, like, the length more so than a GBT dip. But GBT is up there because of the, yeah, new wave. I didn't think about that.
Way being the starting song, and you have
There's the beat. Oh. Not that it matters. We have Bean because of Deku anyway. But Deku Soldier, post them in the chat. Both runners have Deku masks. I mean, I guess even if this is Vanilla Sonata, that still then opens it up for Vanilla Bow anyway. Yeah, it's a very close race right now. Like things won't start to change until both runners have a bow.
Sells a Moo mask in Deku Palace.
They do have a couple of options that they could do that have some divergence. Like, one person could dip GBT, and the other could just do what, well, Karyossa's doing Deku Palace right now. But there was an opportunity for some divergence a second ago. But, yeah. Bow on Soundcheck would be another funny one. We did just get Romani's mask, so... Yeah, Jess, most likely. I mean, that's what I said I would do earlier. I didn't think about GBT because, again, I have, like, completely I blanked out New Wave from my head other than for Deku. Like, you really do just kind of, like, sometimes just forget, like, when you have something like New Wave and you have access to GBT. Like, you normally are... you're kind of averse to going because you don't have ice arrows or fire arrows. So... And it's Lullaby. So, either your bow is in GBT, Woodfall, or Letter to Cafe, or eggs are locking your bow. I mean, there's still PFI, the Way of the Hero there.
Alright, so interesting logic thing right there. If Sonata may be on Blue Warp and that Gossips thing was required for you to use New Wave specifically. So like,
Oh yeah. So it was Zora, completely
Like
entirely
this-
Zora locked.
yeah. Like that being lullaby specifically there means it was Zora locked hard.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got all the sword upgrades and Great Fairy Sword.
No combat issues this seed.
I think that's really funny that we have all the sword upgrades before a single bow. In a non-Epona start seed. It might as well be an Epona start seed because we got Epona's song in like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, you were pretty much ball net into getting Epona right there.
Yep.
To be fair, Letter Cafe could totally be the first bow.
It could. Okay, it's not Woodfall.
I mean, the entirety of PF's open.
Yep. So you just go PF. You go PF at this point. As much as I would like to see a GPT dip, it's just not gonna happen. They need to know what that interior Way of the Hero is.
And Karios going to Pinnacle Rock.
Yep,
Just-
Pinnacle Rock first.
I mean, with Seahorses being hinted, that's
Yeah.
not really too surprising.
No. By the way, happy 1 hour mark without a bow.
And we're also missing a third Way of the Hero.
Yeah. Though, to be fair, I don't think either of them have checked the coast Gossip Stone. But I'm sure we'll see that when, they go over to Pirate's Fortress.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it's there, otherwise, yeah, it's locked behind Bow or Gibdo or Garo.
Or the hint.
Oh, well, there is the
Spider
one
House.
in there is the one in Road to Akana. I always just kind of forget about that one for a second. So there's that one. $420, nice.
First check in Pinnacle Rock.
Picto and Pinnacle. I literally thought that in my head. I was gonna say, could find Picto Box in Pinnacle Rock, but I bit my tongue.
Sure glad seahorses are hinted in this one.
Yeah, right. Because I was like thinking that because I was thinking of seahorse, and I remembered. Oh wait, no, we had a hint for that, and that's dead. So, letter to Mama.
Kariossa probably not happy to see that after not getting the cafe's mass.
Yep. Fire arrows on the coast ledge.
Alright, so that confirms it's a song item up in Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah. Cool.
A lot of this stuff might honestly just be bait at this point.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, the hint. Snowhead Temple is way of the hero.
We have 3 unsatisfied wasps. I think Eggs is guaranteed dead.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Unless there's something just sitting somewhere.
Well, there is Graveyard Grotto just sitting there, or letter to cafe stuff.
Was that a logically required bean? Yes. So if there's an unhinted bow, this is gonna be pretty much no mode for runners.
Yeah, for a while. Which is kind of nuts. I guess, okay. Oh, I don't know, got caught. Oops. I had just a crazy idea in my head, but it would require the bow to be like somewhere just extremely stupid. And that would be as if you get it, and this is assuming that the way of the hero in here is not for a bow, I guess. That would be, and this would be out of logic. So if you got a Gar or Gibdo mask, and you went to get the, well, it'd have to be Gibdo. You went to the well just to get the hot spring water there to go to Snowhead Temple.
Oh right, we're missing Gar and Gibdo.
Yeah.
My apologies. I thought that they'd be, but
okay, there it is.
The
There's your interior way of the hero. Okay.
Very likely at this point.
Yeah, very likely. So now the question becomes, well, you probably, as long as you know Snowhead Temple's way of the hero, you probably just go there, after this, and not do any mini games with the bow. No, nobody has completed Zora Eggs yet. This is they're both, like, getting it set up. What are you thinking about, Fox?
Well, I don't know, didn't set up Zora Eggs yet.
Well, Kariossa put 3 eggs in. And idunno is grabbing them right now.
I think he thought about it and he thinks it's probably just better to just do this one.
Yeah,
since
maybe.
he hasn't done the gold dust yet.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so folks, we have 2 unsatisfied Way of the Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is Stone Tower Temple. That's a guaranteed
Song item.
song item.
Do you think Ice Arrows in Snowhead Temple?
Potentially. Alright, yeah.
I mean, because
there's
yeah,
one
could be
check
Garo or
left.
Gibdo in there too, but
One check left in here. If this is something, this is no mode. At this point, it could just be that bow.
right. Because it would be our first logical bow.
I guess the big thing is just the song layout from here on.
Mm-hmm. As to why the Picto Box is on the tracker, it's because in standard settings, you have specifically two checks with it. You have the seahorses, where you have to take a picture of the pirate to be able to get the seahorse, and then kill all the eels for the check on Pinnacle Rock. And then the other check tied to Picto Box is for taking a picture of Tingle in the swamp for the photo contest. Sometimes, you know, a required item can land on either of those checks. And an additional logical thing for it is use of the boat cruise if you don't have Deku Mask.
Alright, it's looking like the bow is was that way of the hero.
Yeah. Use of the boat if you don't have Deku Mask or the or a bottle for red potion. That's what I meant.
Arius is doing sewers.
Yeah, what Druna said as an extension. Yeah. Okay. Let's put Romani's mask there next season. Hey, I'm for it.
There was another bottle in sewers.
Well, that will help speed things up for eggs for Kariossa, because it seems like he's going for it. Yep. I wonder if idunno re-got the Swamp Deed.
He did not. Wait, did he get the Swamp Deed?
I remember Kariossa doing it.
Uh-huh.
I don't recall seeing idunno doing it.
Wait, what was that up there?
I couldn't see. idunno did not re-get it. Okay, thank you, Din.
Oh,
Song of Healing. And if they're in GBT mode in season 2 and don't rush it right away, we laugh at them. Oh my gosh. GBT mode would actually be a very funny meme addition to the tracker.
So the Stone Tower Temple waltz, either for Oath or for Sonata.
Right. Nice hitbox game. Storms for the other song item. Oh man. Is that what we're pulling for now, Jess? And of course it'll all be for Oath because Fox is here. So what you're saying is Mirror is on Pamela. For Oath in Castle. His hat on Pamela. The only reason I said Mirror is because Fox had commentated 4 C's that were mirror hunts. Yeah, they were all for Oath.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the last bracket was pretty cursed.
What? Captain's in Snowhead. Okay. Interesting.
So wait, if Boss Warp is a required song, Eggs is dead.
Oh yeah. Ice
Arrow
arrows as well.
Yeah. So if Boss Warp is a song, Eggs is dead.
Yeah, right.
Unless it's a little tough, just
right. If it's
because Ice Arrows were there.
Yeah, Oath could be here, and then you're left to guess as to where, like with your other song items. But if it's Storms, then you have to do Eggs. After spring checks, there isn't much beyond GBT for Arcana access.
There's that freaking letter.
That's what Jess
cafe.
was saying. Yeah, there is the letter to cafe still out there. But
So yeah, since Mirror's up in Stone Tower,
right.
one of these songs has to be Elegy.
Right. And Garo and Gibdo, yeah, they're still sitting somewhere out there. Yeah, one of these songs has to be Storms.
Yes.
And Kariossa is finishing eggs. So we're gonna find out if eggs is required. I think
Just be
before
blue orb and then it's pretty
idunno
neutral.
gets to check the oath.
Could just have it be on boss warp and then everything's just neutral. And it's just where's
Yeah,
icon
right.
access.
Right. Yeah, at that point they would just be looking for Arcana access then. Oh, eggs required.
Alright,
So,
Yeah.
huh.
Alright, so do we want to get a bet going for icon access?
Yeah, I think we need a bet, yeah. Bet for Arcana access. So, Gibdo / Garo Mask. It's the only thing we're missing.
Fall Temple is straight go mode, and that's on Egos.
Mm-hmm. Well, I gotta say this has been yet another interesting seed from a logic standpoint. Ooh.
He needs more arrows now, that really sucks.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that's just some really bad RNG.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that has trouble seeing Goat from there. In the shadows. Oh my gosh, this fight turned into a clown fiesta. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh, he's still not dead. He will be now. Okay, the stalactite almost did it again. Almost blocked the arrow. Gosh, Goat, why do you do that sometimes? Okay.
Oh, that kind of stinks. So Graveyard is dead. It's vanilla.
Oh. Dang. So, I mean, we know that, but has... I don't know, we'll know that information once... I don't know what he... Does he... Is he gonna go back for eggs, or is he going to do Graveyard first?
Definitely gonna do Graveyard first. Why
yeah,
wouldn't
that's
you?
what I'm thinking. So he'll know that information when he does Graveyard. So... Oh, you know what? Goron Race could have Akana access. But I really think that... Oh my gosh, that letter to Cafe is just in the back of my mind and everything.
Apparently not. I thought we were trying to get a bet going.
Yeah, we were trying.
Yeah, we want to bet for a Garo or Gibdo mask.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ambiguous, Kevin. It's on the Psalm Spider house. It's something they could go get, but it may not be required. If it has both items there, it would be required. If it has one item there and the other one is locked in Akana Canyon, behind, you know, the other one, then the letter to Cafe would be required. So...
Nah, just where is Icona access is the bet.
The boss remains are in their dungeons. There is a feature that Zoe is working on, or I guess it's technically done, but it's not,
On the current version.
It's not on the current version yet. But, they will be able to be shuffled into the item pool in the future. Bremen
Is this the
Mask
Jet
has...
Seed? We don't know.
Bremen Mask has not been done yet because neither of them have it yet. Huh. Okay. Yeah, keg trial. He already blew up the rock. Mask on keg trial. I am going to bet against myself. I want Letter to Cafe, but I'm going to bet GBT Ward. Yeah! Yeah!
We're looking for icon access. Southcloth Town Foolish does not include Laundry Pool.
Yeah, Laundry
In
Pool
fact,
is its own region, more or less.
In fact, Guru Guru had the hook shot.
Yeah,
which
right.
was required for this seed. Oh, it's going for Kamala. This is gonna be close.
Okay, so while at the moment, Kariossa has a song over, I don't know, all it takes is just for one of those Icona Access masks to make things close. And I don't know is gonna have that information about eggs pretty soon, so... Well, I mean having eggs over him. I guess that's what I should be saying, not song. My bad. And eggs is a considerable amount of time. So... He has 2 eggs done? Okay, well, he still has to go back for them. But if he just ends up finding one of the masks in the graveyard, then... I don't know, is more than fine at that point.
That's just... So, you can buy a red potion and it just didn't go through because all of his balls were full. Yes, that's what happened.
Oh, I've had that happen before. That sucks when that happens. Like, the fact the shop doesn't prevent you from buying the red potion because your bottles are full. Oof. Hmm.
Okay, so also not having the best of times with Goat.
Yeah, it seems like Goat is just wreaking havoc today. Brackett's Goat is kind of on a rampage. He definitely got me, that's for sure. I mean, I don't do the quick kill because I'm bad. Well, yeah, I'm bad, but also because I'd have to claw my hand, and I don't want to do that to my hand, so I'm not going to.
Alright, so for Kakatech, we only need Garo Gibdo for Go. It's Elegy on the blue warp.
Yeah, whoever's tracking idunno, he has Goat defeated. That's not marked on the tracker. There you go.
What could be really trolly is if Icona access is Captain's Hat Lot and Kariossa, who may be aware that Captain's Hat is technically, quote unquote, not required.
Well, we're gonna find out. Okay, like, well, yeah, because it could be storms, and then, yeah, and then...
It's guaranteed storms.
Well, I mean, that it could be locked behind storms, somehow. No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind, I'm being dumb. Because we're looking for Arcana access, so... It's neither of the graveyard, it's neither of the Captain's Hat checks. He just did them both, so...
All wasps fulfilled? No. We have a Stone Tower Temple with the hero.
That we're pretty sure is going to either be Mirror Shield or lead to Mirror Shield. PF interior item was the first logical bow.
Yeah. All the other bows are locked.
Yeah, fire arrows were on the Great Bay Coast ledge, which was just outside of Pirate's Fortress. He did day 2 grave first. And it was nothing. Okay, so Kariossa did not buy a powder keg to do keg trial fast. The pretty good odds he's not going to do Goron race right now either.
Yeah, I don't really think there's much else to say. It's just like
Yep. At this
really just
point-
gotta find it.
We just gotta find it. Like,
DBT is honestly a good bet.
yeah. I mean, we have Great Bay Temple. We have Letter to Cafe. We have the Letter to Mama still. There is some adult wallet stuff. Although I guess we
I think
saw
the
Mountain
wallet
Village.
stuff is dead now.
Yeah. So there's really just one-offs and GBT and Goron Racing, which is a one-off, but. Oh, okay. Kariossa is dipping GBT.
Get a
Dipping
clear
and beating
GBT.
it. So. Yeah, I corrected myself, Alf. I did. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. I said.
This is a pretty aggressive play.
It is.
Alright, so if Icon Axis is on stage lice, Kariossa will lose. Because you cannot do that. Check after being the temple.
Neither of them have done Goron Racing, correct?
Yeah,
At least idunno did Keg Trial, and Kariossa has not. And I don't believe either of them did Hungry Goron, right?
neither did Hungry Goron.
Okay, so we have that as well. And I mean, it makes sense because Snowhead Temple Way of the Hero, but wanted to rush that. Yeah, I believe idunno already checked, or turned in the gold dust at least.
You turned in the gold dust, did not check it.
Yeah, not check it yet. Well, I think in this scenario, Homura, it makes sense to rush Snowhead Temple with how the seed has been and not do Hungry Goron. But in any other seed, I would say skipping Hungry Goron is a mistake waiting to happen. Yeah, that's how Jess is exactly how I feel right now. It's fine, but as long as you're aware that that is probably something you will want to do as soon as possible after your cycle reset, if you still don't have Akana access by then. Oh, Kariossa having some issues in GBT.
You'd be very execution heavy, so
Mm-hmm. And then Jess is gonna get his fourth bottle in here.
you misspoke right there.
Little early.
That was a awkward angle for the recoil flip.
Who's in the lead? Honestly, right now, Kariossa
We
has...
can't really say.
You can't really
Kariossa
say...
has an advantage for doing eggs
No.
right here.
No. but it's close.
It really depends on where the icon axis is.
Yeah. Future Revan continues to dominate the restream. It can't be helped. Kariossa did not skip Pirate's Fortress.
Here's stage lights. Bunny Hood, okay.
Bunny Hood, okay.
They began with all the skips that Karios has been doing. Like, had that been icon axis, that would have been GG.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Oh! Well, okay, Kariossa can still get that, but...
Well,
Ooh.
okay. That's no mode for...
Yeah.
As long as this Kariossa goes in there, that's no
Yeah,
mode.
right! Right! As long as he goes in there after. Unless he just gets Garo's mask in these next two chests. That would be so funny.
I guess not.
No.
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy.
I'm surprised you didn't peek that the first time. Now that you mentioned that, if you
I-
peeked that earlier, you would have been
don't
in no mode earlier.
I
with
think
that
what
showing
happened
it.
was they were both looking for Bo, and they both got the Zora Cape Owl statue, but I don't think they went into the Zora Hall all the way at that point because they were
I
missing
don't know
Bo.
if Kariossa went into Zora Hall at all.
Yeah.
But GBT doesn't have anything in it. It's just in Hall.
Yeah, right. That's just a time loss to
Yeah.
fight Wart.
Yeah, I don't know. Did Evan just didn't peek that? Okay.
Oh, that's weird. That's super weird.
I guess that's a question for the interview. What is required to finish the run? So we have a Stone Tower Temple Way of the Hero. And that Stone Tower Temple Way of the Hero points to Mirror Shield, guaranteed based on everything we have currently.
Yeah. Dang, that would have been so funny if Garo was on Wart. That works in vanilla, Kevin. Gibdo mask working for Arcana Access is a vanilla thing.
Okay. It is vanilla. It's just, however, you never see that in casual play because
Yeah.
it never shows up outside of Icona.
Yep. Yeah, Jess. It's not good. That's why I was like, oh, Garo on Wart. I mean, there's still potential for Garo on Georg. George. That would be also funny because that's happened a few times in brackets. But it probably won't happen here.
I guess now we're just gonna see whether or not Mir's gonna be in
Just gonna be in there,
uninverted or inverted.
or if it's an item leading to it. Yeah. Hmm. Right, the letter to cafe was not needed. Was pretty scary where that was though. That
Yeah. That might be problematic. Just skipping the small key chest. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
I hope he remembers that.
Yeah, as long as he remembers. So the way the hero works for Stone Tower Temple is that it's for both versions of it.
There are 9 chests and there are 9 checks in here. One of them being Twin Mold. There are 4 checks in Inverted Stone Tower Temple. And he skipped one, and I'm a little spooked.
Yeah, that's a little odd.
I mean, absolutely should know that. There. Alright, not giant smash chest. Doing this one for
Doing this one though.
If it's the other one, that's not gonna be good. That could be true, honestly. It may have just been go mode muscle memory right there. Be like, oops.
Yeah. Well.
What, you're super on the... Oh. Alright, realized. Okay.
Yep.
Now we're gonna see this trick. I haven't seen anybody do this in a
Oh
while.
wow, that was nuts. What? Wow.
Meanwhile, Karios is doing Gyark here.
Mm-hmm.
We will see in a short bit whether or not he goes into Zora Hall. Moon's Tear.
Tear.
Reminder, South Clocktown Foolish.
Yep. So it's not that.
Alright, what's on Guyard?
No Garo. So he has to go Hall after this, or he's very likely to not then find his Akana access if he doesn't.
It's probably in the well at this point, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they've just... No.
He is soaring away.
Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be a nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah.
Not going into Hall.
It was an aggressive play to just go right into GBT without checking Hall before.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what happens sometimes. Your gamble doesn't pay off.
You can be too aggressive with this game.
Nope.
It's like too aggressive just really doesn't work out well in the end. Like, he may come across Garo still. There still are some checks available, but it's gonna be too little too late.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're going to see right here. Is it mirror on twin mold or is it on inverted stone tower?
Uninverted.
Yeah. Gotta go to uninverted stone tower. Gosh. Next time once he comes into an interview, I'm just gonna tell him you can just walk back in. It's gonna flip you upside down anyway, so that's just better than.
Oh, I didn't know that info. I never thought to try that either. He's got.
At this point, you should soar rather than go in to get magic.
Yeah. See, what I would have done is I would have gotten the magic while in Akana there before soaring away, but whatever. Yeah, losing a bit of time because of this.
If you soar in Stone Tower, it will go back to normal. Also, being aware of the day transition.
Yeah.
Not something I was paying attention to right there.
And Kariossa is now going to do mini games with the bow. Not good. Oh, he also did reset his cycle. I didn't notice that. But I don't think he goes back for all still.
Anytime soon, yeah.
Yeah.
Not there. Yeah, I don't see someone just going straight for light arrow chest at this point.
He didn't get the flippy do. Alright, yep, just get thrown up there.
Also,
the other
Dad.
South Clocktown foolish. Oh, that's a riot. Both of the two items that we could not check for South Clocktown when South Clocktown was foolish. Oh, you love to see it.
Is it here on the left side or is it in light arrow chest?
Yeah, right. Yeah, those Armos statues don't want you checking that chest. It's light
The
arrow
light arrow
chest.
chest. Okay. Alright. Sure.
And then it's not gonna be Mirror Shield, it's gonna be an item for Mirror Shield. Which at this point would be could be Bremen or
All night mask. No, we already have all kind of stuff, right?
Couples Mask?
I guess it would. All that we have is like Bremen room key.
Yeah, Bremen Room Key.
There aren't that many fetch quests available.
No.
Not Letter to Mama. We've seen Letter to Mama.
Yeah. And I'm looking at both their trackers, and they both don't have Couples Mask marked, so I'm pretty sure we haven't seen Couples Mask, but maybe I'm wrong. Like, we might have seen it, but neither picked it up, which would be weird, but...
What do they need the mirror shield for? You need the mirror shield in this scene in order to reach the Icona King and beat him to get our last song check. That is required for completing this seed.
Yeah. Alright, it's just Mirror Shield. Okay. So now we're in go mode,
That's just
basically.
straight go for him right here.
Yep.
So.
For idunno. Just have to turn in the remaining eggs and then get Sonata and beat both GBT and Woodfall.
Mm-hmm. At least that was... Alright. It's a nice way to waste some time. Just jump slash at the wrong time there.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that mountain tile deed will remind Kariossa.
That could have been a factor here, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's only been on his second cycle for this entire thing.
Mm-hmm. He's buying a red potion.
Kariossa found that mountain tile deed super early. And it's logically required at this point.
Yeah.
Since we haven't seen Garo yet.
He's soaring away. Oh, okay, he's... Okay. Yeah, he's not going back to Hall still for a while. But at least, I guess it's potentially partially on his mind with the mountain title deed.
Honestly, this scene's not that bad overall. If it wasn't hinted with all this stuff, it would have been a lot worse for these runners.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, get a different set of sometimes hints in that Deku mask takes our runners a long time to find.
He's going to Hall.
And
or... Yes, he's going to Hall. But it's probably too late at this point.
yeah,
Maybe.
it's gonna be too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
He will enter no mode here with the binding it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're facing one of the people in this tournament with the best execution possible.
Yeah.
At this point, it's gonna be too late.
Yeah, Kariossa really needed to check it right after beating GBT.
Yeah. It was unfortunate.
Yeah. Like, either that or, you know, Garo being on Wart or on Gyorg. Yeah, I want to know where Garo was this seed, for sure.
I mean, we could ask a restreamer. If people really want to know where Garo is.
Mirror was... Oh, you can go.
Mirror was light arrow chest. Both of our runners are in no mode for being able to beat the seed. Yeah, it was hinted. Stone Tower Temple, Way of the Hero. I mean, we're not gonna see it at this point. That
That was interesting.
yeah, we already did a bet for icon access. It was all we were looking for. Secret Shrine Ward.
I bet on the GBT wart. Wrong location, game.
Yeah, it was increasingly likely that
Yeah.
Gibdo was hard required. Like there
Yep.
wasn't much left.
Yeah. And that can happen. And that's what happened in this seed.
Yep. Sometimes you can get Garo required for a seed. Sometimes you can get Gibdo required for a seed just to get icon access. And
Yep.
sometimes you can get both hard required because you get Garo to get into Icona and then you get Gibdo somewhere else and you have to do the well because
Yep. And those seeds are nasty. Alright, well, I'm going to use this opportunity to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alright. Yeah, dropping eggs into the tank is a little bit more finicky than you think it is if you haven't really played this game enough. If Idunno wants to really do something spicy, he could totally play Song of Double Time in Pinnacle Rock right here. Got Underwater Ocarina, might as well. In case if anybody's wondering, like if you aren't aware, there are no transitions in Pinnacle Rock, so no reason not to if at this point. Totally do it. Alright, oh, there we go. Yep. And then, I don't know, it's gonna go up against Alpha at this point. Oh. Whoops. Playing Song of Double Time one too many times.
If
Yeah,
we did,
this tournament is a single win, double elimination.
yeah, I mean, if we did best 2 out of 3 on top, this would take months. Like way longer than necessary.
Like these seeds range between like 2 to 3 hours if you do well.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a best of 3 on every single one would make this take a while because you have to deal with scheduling. Like people had their own lives and stuff.
And a lot of the players' races are in different time zones. So it's already a bit of a challenge to schedule just one match between 2 players.
Trackers, please mark the go mode button for I don't know who's been in go since getting the
there.
and kariossa knows mirrors in GBT. So you were waiting until he got the song, okay? Like, I guess the thing to mention is, like, you could absolutely do GBT before finishing eggs here, is the big thing. So it's like, since eggs had oath.
Mm-hmm. So you can just soar straight to Clocktown.
Mm-hmm.
And then be ready for that clock tower to just be open.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, that will be our last round 1 bracket match. Fortunately, it's a little bit later. It's like near the end of next week. And we have some of the winners bracket round 2 starting up before it. A little unfortunate.
Kariossa having some trouble with this chest because of the... I know it doesn't, like, change massively, but...
I think he's a little too close.
Yeah. There we go.
I think hookshotting that chest is easier than hookshotting like the torch and Snowhead Temple by a lot.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. I've never even tried to hookshot the torch in Snowhead Temple, the one that you pixel shot. Because I know it's probably not something that I could do quickly. So it's not worth the time loss in trying to learn it and then trying to do it. In fact, I mean, we even saw... Or wait, maybe that was the race from this afternoon. I don't think it was Kariossa. Yeah, it wasn't Kariossa.
Yeah, that was earlier.
Yeah, that was earlier. But yeah, someone was doing that exact thing in the bracket bracket match, and they didn't get it first try, and so they kept trying and trying and trying, and at that point, it's almost like you just say, well, if I don't get it first try, I should probably just do Snowhead the normal way, but people be stubborn sometimes, so...
Good recovery on that. That messed it up the first time, but got the second time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes sense that idunno went for it again because he didn't have any magic or enough magic to melt the.
Like I think it's just faster to just go for it again.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I could see that because you're not transforming and transferring back like you do with the Deku Mask and bomb jump method.
Realized Kariossa ran out of magic on Twin Mold. That's not the best thing to happen right there.
No. I hope he got enough shots on blue before he killed red. And he doesn't have a lot of arrows left. Okay, good. Okay, he did get enough hits in. The elemental arrows, I guess. On blue.
My personal way of fighting with Twin Mold with arrows is to just try to kill one before I focus on the other one. Better than... I prefer that over trying to damage them both when they're moving slow.
Yeah, I think for me, my issue is just if I do that, then I know I'm risking missing a lot of shots because I'm not good at doing Twin Mold with just elemental arrows.
Down goes guy for, I don't know, just gonna be off to Majora, and...
Yep. I wonder where, FD was.
I don't even know. Like, that dude's just such a luxury item.
It really is.
I'm gonna guess behind Letter Cafe.
Yeah, that's
Depending.
what I was thinking. Or Letter to Mama.
Oh, Bankful.
Oh, Oh my gosh. That's great.
Wow, Literary Cafe was a complete bait.
Yeah.
Especially since that was like, it lost 3 items, and it being on an always hinted check is just like, wow.
Yeah. Pretty disgusting.
Nope. Curious, it's gonna get mirror in time for. Oh no, Curious is throwing out. It's a bait. They're both bait. It's foolish. I don't think it's gonna get it.
What?
Oh,
I guess he's just gonna go straight for light arrow chest.
maybe.
Yep. GG to idunno.
Cariosa doesn't have that much left, but not sure if he's gonna.
Yeah, just not sure if he'll finish.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. I had a bunch of streams going. I couldn't hear you guys.
Ah.
Hey.
Well, congratulations. GG.
Thank you. Oh, that was so stressful.
Yeah, I bet you didn't like seeing that Deku mask on Gossip Stones.
Yeah, I didn't like. Well, that was kind of annoying, but when we had 3 unfulfilled Way of the Heroes, and we were like 4 items for sure from Go Mode, if not 5, I was like starting to get worried because I kind of put them off. I don't feel like Karios is a player to put off stuff like that, so I thought that if everything is just on the way, I might be in trouble. So I got a little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, what really ended up being like the deciding factor with the race was that Gibdo location. So.
Yep.
Oh wow. 'Cause when I got that, I thought there was a pretty good chance that I lose because I was already in the hall. I could have gotten it like 30 minutes before or more.
Yeah. Cariosa didn't step into the hall until the 2-hour mark had passed.
Dang.
Yeah, so like what happened was he made the aggressive play to go straight into Great Bay Temple instead of going into Hall before going into GBT.
Dang.
And then, so he didn't end up entering Hall after clearing GBT and instead went to other checks and then reset his cycle.
Yeah,
that's
had he
rough
gone
enough.
into Hall, this could have been
Yeah.
completely different. Like, that's all he was looking for. He skipped out.
Yeah.
And we came to learn from asking about the spoiler log that Garo was in Secret Shrine on Wart.
So yeah, do you remember where Mountain Deed was?
It was on Rosa Sisters.
Oh yeah. The thing I didn't do first cycle. Oh man, I like. Normally I check that out of logic check in Hall, but
Mhm.
I mean the Mountain Deed's basically a casino item, and I knew I was gonna probably come back before I went to GBT just for like just to do stage lights stuff like that. So I felt like, well, maybe I can come back with a Mountain Deed. It's probably nothing, so and I can clear it better. Or maybe I could just come back with fire arrows and I'll just check it then. But at the time, like, I was doing Evan, I just felt like rushing eggs. I felt so much pressure to go to PF because I put it off for so long.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't put it off. I just found Zora, but I did beavers, and I like fell down the cliff, and I was kind of tilted. So I was like, I just need to get out of here.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I felt like at the time it made sense to do beavers because we weren't sure that the way of the hero in interior was bow or not.
Yeah, and I even got Deku before, right, going to interior because I couldn't do the well-guarded chest, so
yeah.
I was like, maybe I can get Deku and get some bottles or a bow from the south, and I found nothing there, and I was like, oh man, if Kariossa just went to PF and everything's there, I'm gonna hate my life, but...
Right. Yeah, we were thinking that the Deku mask was going to be required for hookshot chest, or just for even just getting all the eggs, and then bow was somewhere else, like, deeper, but the way of the hero ended up being the bow, so that was at least nice.
Yeah.
But I definitely understand the nerves there. I feel like Kariossa like checked it roughly around the same time, I think, right,
Okay.
Fox?
Checking which one?
The Pirate's Fortress.
I
think, or he went Rock first, right?
He did do Pinnacle Rock first.
Yeah, so he did Pinnacle Rock first is what happened, and then you went Fortress before him.
Yeah, I mean, going to PR might have made sense because Seahorses is foolish, so you could... If I had 3 bottles, I would consider it, because it's super high likelihood you're doing eggs that seed, but...
Yeah.
I had 2 bottles and a gold dust bottle, so...
Yeah.
I felt like going to PF first.
No, that makes sense. I felt like you could make either play considering the way of the hero and how little information was had at the time.
Yeah, I don't think going to PR first is... I mean, personally I wouldn't do it because I'd rather just go with 3 bottles, but
right.
I could see going there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kariossa didn't check gold dust. I think he reset the gold dust bottle. Also,
I never...
very good to play.
Oh, I was really tempted to just sell it. I don't know. I really wanted to just sell it night 1 and just freaking go to PR. But...
Oh! Yeah, check raise.
Check raise mad because I didn't do sound check. Or what?
Questions in the chat.
Let me open that up.
How did you like being scammed a red potion?
Oh man, I was like, watch the Gibdo mask be there and watch me just lose because I failed at buying a red potion. Because I tried to buy a red potion from the shop. I mean, you guys probably noticed, but I tried to buy a red potion from the shop, and then he took my money, and then I went to heal Shiro, and I was like, oh, I have 2 eggs and gold dust. Guess I can't
Yep.
heal him.
Yeah,
Yep.
we did notice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you know, I've had that happen before, so I know that feeling.
Yeah, it's just, it feels like everything that could go wrong this race felt like it went wrong.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I haven't made that many mistakes. Like, I make mistakes every race, like quite a few, but not like where like something went wrong everywhere I went. I got caught in PF. I screwed up goat. Like, I failed.
Yeah, well,
I like never
Kariossa
went back for
got
Swamp Deed because I just I don't know,
Kariossa got
man.
some goat issues too. Um, but yeah, you did end up falling in Cape. That was
Yep.
unfortunate.
I've never like okay, I probably have, but like, when's the last time I ran off that ledge? Like, seriously, it's just I don't know if I was. I don't feel like I was any more nervous than like a qual or anything, but I don't know.
It's always
Wasn't my
just
day.
it's always just like just slightly different because it's a 1v1. So like
Yeah.
you're constantly thinking about, oh, what if he does this and I'm doing this right now, you know? And so it's just like it's a different dynamic from just the normal races of just racing a bunch of people.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can meta off of just like the possibilities of what the other person could do. It's actually just one person. And if you know their tendencies, you can sort of kind of make a guess about how they're navigating through the seed. Or think about what you would do in their shoes, based on what you know about them or something, or like their skill level or something. And make plays and decisions off of that.
Yeah, I think about that stuff a lot, like what he might do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so as those mistakes that you had happen, like the Shiro one, it's like, oh well, frick. I know Kariossa is probably likely to check that like when he's there, and if it's there, I'm screwed, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
for Shiro
totally
in
get
particular, I wasn't sure, but
yeah.
I haven't watched enough of his gameplay, but I felt like
Mhm.
when I missed something like sound check, I was thinking like, oh no, like
Yeah, right.
Eric's
Right.
probably
And,
rushed sound check.
and that was pretty early in the seed. Yeah. In fact, I
Yeah.
don't even think Kariossa ended up checking it either.
Yeah.
So I think by the time it was possible or good to check it, he had a bunch of other things to do.
Yeah. My biggest fear was that the seed was just a jet, and that like
Mm-hmm.
you go to Snowhead Temple, and like you did find 2 items in Snowhead Temple, although
Yeah, right.
this ended up being nothing. But I was like, watch the Gibdo mask just be in the spring and watch him be done already.
Right.
It's
I
just like
mean,
it could totally happen. It's
at
happened
that point
before.
in the seed, I was saying like, dude, watch it just be on Goron Mask or Hungry Goron, and both of you skip those, and like,
Yeah.
then it's just a a giant hunt for it, and it ends up being on those 2 things you skipped. So, or
Yep.
one of those 2 things.
Very possible.
Mm-hmm. And it was so interesting how it was like technically an Epona start seed in the sense that you really couldn't make any progression until you had Epona anyway.
Yeah, it was weird. Like normally my first cycles, I have like some stuff to do, and I'd say like maybe they're normally 45, 50 minutes, but I reset this one. I think it was like 30, 35 minutes. I was doing ranch.
Yup.
Pretty interesting.
The seed really didn't start until like second cycle.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was. There's Kariossa finishing on the stream,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, it was one of those rare points where you get vanilla opponent and it just ball necks you. So
Yeah.
that's just
We were-
what happened today.
We were saying that you could actually have dipped GBT before going pirates.
Yeah, I thought that was weird because I mean I use a map tracker and like I knew I didn't have a bow, but I saw that GVT was available like really early. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm not going in there, but I see it.
The temptation is there, but no, thank you. uh,
Okay, so Kariossa will not be joining us for an interview, just FYI.
oh, alright.
No big deal.
So any final words about the seed before we wrap up?
From
Really,
me.
just. Do you want to say anything? None for you.
Yeah, nothing.
Alright, cool. So I'll go ahead and wrap this up then. Well, I thank our runners, idunno and Kariossa, put on an awesome race. Thank you to our commentators, Fox and Revan, and thank you to our trackers, Hermura and Dynasty, or Cemetery in Discord. Awesome job, everybody. Thank you so much. Right now, we're going to go raid the main ZSR channel. They've got a Link to the Past Randomizer Cross Keys match going on between Vix Rider and Professor Renderer. Coming up tomorrow, Monday, at 2 p.m. Eastern, we have another Cross Keys match between JJo36 and Corride. At 3 p.m., we have a Majora's Mask Randomizer tournament match between FaZe and Drewnis. That's going to be pretty hype. And at 5:30, we have another Link to the Past Randomizer Cross Keys match between Lin and Andy. That's also... So we got quite a few hype matches for Monday. So I hope you all tune in and find something you want to watch. And with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful time and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!